Hold on. All right, got our first person viewing. Two, three. All right. All right. Looks like it's picking up. Yo, what's up, Reaper? What's up, RPF? As soon as yo, what's up, Joey Shakes? How you doing? All right. I got an idea, RPF. As soon as there's enough people joining, I'm gonna let you in. How's that sound? I've been waiting a long damn time for this. This is something that we've been hinting at for years. We just have a few more guests. We just have a few more people watching the video away from it finally becoming a reality. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty excited about it. And guess what? Luckily, this is the channel where you don't got to filter yourself for a damn person. Because I'm all for people saying whatever the goddamn hell they want. That's why we got the First Amendment to begin with. Yo, what's up, Sonic? Oh, by the way, the Constitution was written in Philadelphia, if I remember correctly. Probably the most important document in the history of the world. Before Washington, D.C., Philadelphia was the capital. It was the capital of the colonies. I mean, I messaged Dens ahead of time, but I don't know if he'll make it this time. And I think Galaxy has seen my story saying that I was going to go live in 15 minutes. But I don't know how many are going to see that because I probably got shadow banned on Instagram again. Remember, kiddies, push the leftist agenda or else. Oh well, it is what it is. Oh, by the way, one thing I want to mention is, speaking of, Joe Shakes was just in here. I don't know if he still is, but he put out a tweet showing Wikipedia, Steven Nelson's Wikipedia page, and it said cornerback for the Philadelphia Eagles. Of course, as PR put it, anybody, PR 52, anybody could edit Wikipedia, but I tell you what, if Steven Nelson doesn't end up being an Eagle, well, may the seven deities have mercy on the soul of whoever made that edit, because he'll probably be a marked man in Philadelphia and South Jersey, because one thing you have to remember is South Jersey is Philadelphia territory. Funny how South Jersey is Philadelphia territory, but when you go out to Central PA, especially in like Gettysburg and New Oxford, where my uncle lives, it's partially Eagles, Ravens, and Redskins. Yes, I'm still going to call them the Redskins because that's what I remember them as. I mean, that's where they've gotten a lot of. Oh yeah, and Delaware too. Let's not forget. Another reason why I despise the left is they're going to they force them to change the name because of wokeness. And You can't just eliminate all the accomplishments that city has accomplished when they had the Redskins name. But that's per. Then again, as Eagles fans, why should we give a shit? I mean, well, very simple. It's because ever since they lost that name, they're 2-0 against the Eagles. And by the way, any Giants fans out there still bitching about missing the playoffs because of us? Guess what? We fired the stupid motherfucker who decided to pull Jalen Hurts. Hurts literally said he was trying to win that game. Just saying. It's been going good, D Biggie. One thing I do like about what's been going on with one thing I do appreciate is the Eagles have been quiet. That could be good or it could be bad. The bad part is they still haven't signed a corner to back up 𝔓𝔏. Of course, you could make the case for them still being good, all of a sudden being good without Jim Schwartz's fuck ass. That's the bad part, is we still haven't signed a corner to back up 𝔓𝔏. One of those current corners could emerge with John Gannon, but is that a risk you really want to take? I would personally rather go grab somebody, but that's just me. The good part is no drama, although the fake news beat writers tried to say that there's friction between players and Nick Sirianni. Probably guys that probably not many important names, probably insignificant names, but I don't know. We'll see if anything updates. Other than that, I mean, Lane Johnson and Fletcher Cox both called it fake news. And Fletcher Cox is somebody that could be traded either this year or next year. Partially those swamp New York assholes. Let me see. All right. All right, RPF. That link should work. So you could be invited. So I can invite you in now. Let me know if it works. If it doesn't, that's all right. This is my first time doing this, so please bear with me. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Let's see what happens. I don't know how this works, but Earth staying in Philly? Why? What does he even do anymore? Maybe, although he probably could turn it around, but is it even worth it anymore? Ask yourself that and be honest. Well, Curtis Pringle just gave his answer. It probably will be. Yeah, I mean, hopefully RPF will find his way in, and because I posted the link for him. Maybe I should have let it in sooner. I don't know. I don't know how this works. This is the first time I've tried inviting guests in. I don't know if it pops up on my screen saying, "Oh, he wants to join," or he. I would say Denz is the only one. Denz or Joey would be the only ones with any familiarity with that. So, but for me, it's completely brand new. But once I have my answer, then it should be smooth sailing. Well, there you go. Notification. Once I have my answer, there he is. The myth, the man, the legend. Well, actually, it's called the man, the myth, the legend. But hey, I'm allowed to say it in incorrect order.
Oh, hold on for a second. Hold on. Wait a minute. Something's up.
Once I have my answer, there he is. The myth, the man, the legend. Well, actually, it's called the man, the myth, the legend. But hey, I'm allowed to say it in incorrect order.
Hold on for.
I know that feeling. I've had that happen to me before because.
Am I on? Anybody see me?
Yeah, we see you. Yeah, we see.
All right, good. All right. Yeah, it was an echo issue. There you go. But I'm not good with. I'm still not tech savvy, so to speak. So there you go. I try my best. But you know,
yeah, you're gonna have to exit off. You're gonna have to exit off the YouTube app in order to get rid of that echo.
Which I just did. I had to get rid of the YouTube app or delete that to get on here. So there you go. But
fair enough.
Echo problems now. But you know.
So anyway, welcome aboard. Let's see what's first on the agenda. I know you've got a lot to get off your chest.
God. First of all, I'm not happy for the city of Milwaukee. They didn't kiss my ass. Fuck those cheesehead motherfuckers. Okay? Look, I'm not going to be gracious about this bullshit. I've been a Sixers fan for 34 years, since 1987. And most of the audience, no matter what, Eagles YouTuber there is, except for Philly 500 myself, most of the audience is in the 20s, right? If not early 30s, teenage years, But being a Sixers fan sucks. I've been a fan since Dr. J. That's how long it goes back.
Yeah, you said you were a fan in 1987, which was probably the last year. I believe that was the last year that Julius Erving was on the team.
And unfortunately, I caught the doctor at the end. I caught Andrew Toney at the end. I also caught Maurice Cheeks at the end. Now, I did get to see Charles Barkley's prime, but unfortunately, that's all we had in the late 80s and early 90s, Barkley. Oh, man, it's like, see, being a Phillies fan, I like being a Phillies fan. It's been worth it for me after what I saw in 2008. Still, right. Because I waited 20 years from 1986 to 2008 to see this team win a World Series. I'm so happy about that. So people out there who think I like to be negative, I still remember this team winning a championship 13 years ago, and I'm still happy about it. I'm not as negative as I think I am. There you go. And then you have the Eagles winning the Super Bowl. I'm still grateful for that.
Hell yeah.
And when I first started rooting for the Eagles, I was seeing Randall Cunningham and Reggie White. And by the way, I'm sick and tired of people saying, "Oh, defense wins championships." Bullshit. No, it doesn't. If that's true, how come the 1991 Eagles didn't win goals when the 91 Eagles led the league?
Because Ray Lewis coined that term, I believe, 9 years after the Eagles proved them incorrect.
Yeah, the 91 Eagles team led the league in least pass yards against, rushes, right, and total yards, and turnovers. And most sacks. Happened. Reno got cheap shotted against Bryce Pop opening day 91. Goodbye. There's the season. Defense
Also
is not
didn't help that you had Coach Tight as your coach.
Or Coach Tight moron. That goes. See, you guys are lucky, man. You didn't see Rich Coach Tight. I did. You didn't see Norman Brame as the owner. I did. Yeah. I mean, horrible. And you let Reggie White walk. I mean, you let Simmons walk. Free agent, like, oh. But 2017 was the best year of my life. Seeing that team win a Super Bowl. I was the first one Eagles YouTuber on live stream when the Eagles won the Super Bowl. Last time I checked, for those people who think Philippines likes being negative all the time, was I miserable that night?
I don't recall you being so. I remember we had a pretty damn good celebratory conversation.
Yeah, last time I checked,
I think I was there. I believe Grizz was there. I don't know if he was there.
Yeah, I think Grizz.
I'm sorry you don't really see much of Grizz anymore because he's got a son now and he's got that going. He tells me that all the time.
Yeah, I told you Grizz has always been a cool fan of ours and Philly 500s, and he's a great Eagles fan and a great Eagles fan of Eagles YouTubers. But yeah, they're happy. I'm happy, and I'm still happy about it. To this day, when I think about that championship, I still get happy as hell seeing it.
Me too.
Because I waited 30 years for that too. I waited a long time.
I know.
And not only did we do it, but we beat the great Tom Brady and Bill Belichick to do it. Getting revenge. What should have happened earlier.
Even though New England ended up getting the last laugh, but it was nice to get one over on them for a change. And here's a little update. The Eagles replaced the Wentz banner with Nick Foles holding up the Super Bowl trophy, but it's just his hands, which caused kind of a shitstorm on Twitter. But so what? At least it makes the trophy look bigger. You already got the statue.
Seriously, if there's any Eagle fans on Twitter who's seen the legendary Nick Foles holding a Super Bowl trophy banner at Lincoln Financial Field, those people are not real Eagle fans. They should get their ass kicked for being a bunch of jabronis. Okay? They're fake Eagle fans, and they're negative fans like ECP. Sorry to bring him up, but yeah, they're negative like him, or they're overly fucking positive like that bitch Brookie 425. I mean, it's ridiculous.
I kind of knew you'd bring her up. By the way, I never even fucking tweeted her, and she's got me blocked.
You see, by now,
which is kind of ironic because I have half of Eagles Twitter blocked because they're a bunch of tards.
Well, I have quite the history. See, I don't know if you know this, but Philly 500 and Joey Shakes were doing these live streams together, right? And 3 days ago, Timmy was on there, right? And it's so funny, that before he was on there, 100 said that, or any Philly fan's biggest nemesis is Champ Bird. Like, no, it's not. My biggest nemesis, Rookie 5. That's my biggest arch nemesis.
Maybe it's just an attempt to put himself over. But one thing I know for sure, it kind of shows me that you have real estate in that fucker's head.
Yes, I do.
It's like, is he that bored with his own life that he has to bring your name up? Were you even mentioned in that stream? Were you even in the stream? Did somebody even mention your name? Like what?
I did not. Well, I wasn't even there. I saw the archive footage.
Oh, okay.
Of that stream. It was 2 days ago. I saw the archive footage of that of the stream. So I didn't. That's when I mean. Here's the thing. He thinks about me every day. I think about him every day. Because I got a life. I have a good life. So he thinks about me every day. You mean, Desert?
Whether it's every day or not, he's got you on the mind more than you have him on the mind.
That's right. And the Desert asked me politely 2 years ago to give this kid a break. He's been through a lot. And I listen to Desert. Normally, I don't listen to guys. I was one of those people admittedly, back in the day, I was one of those older guys who would pick on younger dudes. I was one of those guys. You Hayes, freshman, a lot more. I was one of those guys. But now I've grown to respect younger people. But Desert, I listen to him because Desert's a world class human being.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Desert
he's already proving he's a good father, and
absolutely,
he fed the homeless before.
Yeah, he did. And Desert, people think that I'm always everybody, that I'm ask everybody, and I won't listen to anybody. Listen, bullshit. If somebody come at me in a nice way, in an adult way, I'll listen to you. I'll give it some thought.
Right.
And Desert politely asked me, you need to leave. I think it'd be a good idea to leave Eagles when he's been through a lot in his life. And you know what? Actually, listen to Desert for over a year.
Yo, what's up, MC Billy? How you doing?
Until those death rumors of me came out, which I didn't start, obviously.
Yeah, I know. I remember that comment.
I took a month off from YouTube. I took a month off from watching any Eagles videos or anybody's. Well, not anybody, but Eagles, Philadelphia sports YouTubers, Bulls, Phillies, Sixers, whatever. I took a month off because back then it was like I was still kind of like mad over the death of my woman, and I just didn't want to. I hated sports and just stepped away, and then come to find out, some dude makes a death rumor about me, and I just can't because I was bored one day on a Sunday.
Some troll, some sock account, some jamoke who probably lives in his mom's basement. And I'm just gonna say this. I mean, my girl double-crossed me, and she had the freaking audacity to try to speak to me. I didn't even say a damn word to her because she doesn't deserve to hear what I gotta say. But the thing is, losing yours because of death is worse. No matter how you try to go about it, no matter how I try to perform, no matter what kind of mental gymnastics I may try to perform, there's no way around it. Them dying on you is worse, no doubt about it.
Yeah, it's some days I told Selena this. I told where you hiding this. I was on their stream a couple weeks ago. You were there. It's
I saw that.
See, people have this wrong impression of who I really am. Because I people, threaten people, I'm this bully, I bully people, I kick people's asses, I'm a rude now. I'm really not that.
Oh, sorry. I'm just answering Galaxy's question.
Your stream, that's fine.
How's Nitro Freak racist? I'm trying to figure that out.
What?
Yo, what's up, Raphael? How you doing?
That's news to me. What did Nitro Freak say?
I don't know. I haven't really seen his tweets or his videos recently. All I know is an old friend of his got terminated on YouTube again.
It doesn't take a jackass Harvard graduate to figure out who that is.
AKA the world's thinnest skinned hippo.
He's almost bigger than an elephant. And they're large.
An elephant seal. He called Joel a terrorist? Whoa, when the hell did that happen? Why, because he's brown?
Oh, jeez. Nitro Freak, what have you done, man? I like Philly ain't right to say that shit.
Yeah, that's yeah. I'm willing to bet you it's because Joel disagreed with him on something probably pertaining to politics, although Joel and I disagree on that kind of stuff too, but I don't resort to that crap.
But you guys
the only time I will say anything is if it's somebody I don't know who's a far leftist, and I block them. Sometimes I insult them on the way out. Kind of like with Wentz apologists or anyone else on Eagles Twitter who as you would define them, as Stepfords. Not to, well, the Stepfords. For anybody that hasn't figured out what a Stepford fan is yet, it's somebody who won't criticize the team for a damn thing, won't hold them to any standards, but not only that, they expect you to hold them to no standards as well. And if you don't, they'll start throwing their little labels at you like the little bitches they are. And they'll start sneak this, sneak this.
They're way overly positive, like Brookie 425.
But doesn't she also sneak diss people who have the balls to hold a team to a damn standard and say they should have fucking won?
She did that to me a few years ago, and in the marketing department, it didn't end well for her when I responded to her.
I'll bet it didn't.
Because she would see, here's what I do. She blocked me, I would use another screen name. Then she blocked me again, I use another screen name. And do it again, and do it again, and do it again, and do it again, and do it again. To the point where she'd be complaining that, man, this guy keeps having 9 or 10 screens. He keeps calling us bitches and dumb cunts and all this stuff. I would keep calling you. I don't give a fuck. He's like, it's like, you women don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And I'm not trying to be sexist.
Wasn't she one of the ones that tried to snitch you out to the FBI or something?
Yes, she did. Yeah, the story there is. Yeah, he did. They were complaining that I kept calling bitches, that they were dumb female sports fans, and the cops laugh at them and go, well, as long as he's not terroristic threats, that case, we have to arrest every girl who called everybody bitches on Twitter or YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or something. Yeah, but when I harassed them, yeah, I was, but I wasn't making any threats about them. And you can call a woman a bitch. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And that's what I was doing. But they hated the fact that I was, in their minds, overly negative when I was speaking the truth. Here's the bottom line. This started 6 years ago in 15. The Eagles, Kirk Cousins kicked our ass again with the Redskins in 15. I was going on Twitter to see fans react.
My cousin was at that game too.
What?
My cousin was at that game too.
Oh God, yeah. And I never forget. I see comments of Philadelphia and Rookie 425, and they're saying things like, "Well, if you don't wear the Eagles merchandise, you're not a fan. If you criticize the Eagles at all, you're not a fan. You don't wear the hats, the jerseys, jackets."
Shit. And
needless to say, I lost it, and I made it a mission from then on. And I'll be honest. I made it a mission from then on to basically their lives live in hell. I did. I don't care. And you know what? I don't regret it. I'd do it again. I still do it to Brookie. And if it came out of a rock, I'd do it to her too. She has been active for 2 years or 3 years.
I don't think I've ever seen her tweet aside from archives. I think the last time she tweeted anything was 2016.
Was actually 2018. Pretty much.
It's funny how she's not on Twitter anymore, but yet her account is still up.
I tell you, you know why she's not on Twitter? I'll give you a big clue on why that is.
I think we can all figure that out.
Yes, but I'm gonna put myself over.
Uh-oh.
And I'm proud of that. I mean, bottom line is you can't assault people like me, real fans. You know, at that time, Eagles never won a Super Bowl before in 2015. And, it was bullshit, dude. See, not Super Bowl. And I thought that was out of line with Brookie's and saying.
It most certainly was. And the thing is, I've gone to different bars in New Jersey to watch the game. I know motherfuckers who are there watching the game, cheering the team on, and they don't have any Eagles logos on their body. None.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. And it's not Timmy, since he's such a pussy, he thinks he's a better fan than me, but I got more jerseys than you. You're like, shut the fuck up, kid. Like,
the reason you're a fan is because you're passionate about the team. You tune in every damn Sunday and you cheer them on. You cheer when they score a touchdown, and you flip the fuck out when they decide to turn the damn ball over.
And Kimmy, being the dumb motherfucker he is, never realizes that. That's why I always bury him. Every time we get in a fight, I win all the time. I'm 100 and 0 or whatever. Oh, whatever. But I always win. But I'm misunderstood, man.
Spunky said it. Spunky said it best. You could literally pick him apart with with footage of his own self. Spunky would use his own videos against him.
Yeah,
the two squashed it recently, but back then, Spunky would rip him to shreds.
Well, if Kimmy ends a feud, most likely he's not gonna stay that way. It's gonna change.
It's only a matter of time before Spunky. It's only a matter of time before Spunky states a certain opinion, and it doesn't line up with him. So he'll just say, "Oh, he'll fucking say, "Oh, Spunky's a dumbass. He doesn't know what he's damn talking about." Spunky's gonna be like, "You watch your fucking mouth, kid." Like I did. I remember when he fucking tried that shit on me in one of Joey's chats. When I literally all I did was state my opinion. I didn't even say a word to him. I literally stated my opinion about us getting crap. What's that guy's name? Patrick 𝔡'𝔑𝔞𝔯𝔯𝔦 Jr. And I said Alabama corners are usually busts in the NFL, which is absolutely true. And he's like, "Oh, Big P needs to watch more college ball." I'm like, thinking to myself, what the fuck does not watching enough college football have to do with how they do in the NFL? That's what I'd like to know. But I just said, "Watch your mouth, Junior," and he was like, trying to. Here's the thing. He was talking. Galaxy, I'm gonna have to show that to you. I'm gonna have to view that later. But here's the thing. He was talking that slick shit about how I still had him blocked on YouTube. I'm like, if I have you blocked, how come you see my tweets? You want to know how? It's because he logged on another account just to see what I was saying. Why would you want to see what I was saying? Probably because Joey Shake's showing you know how some people, when they do StreamYard, they show the message up on the screen? Joey Shake showed me saying "Watch your mouth, Junior" up on the screen, and that got him curious.
But first of all, why would Kim even give a shit about Alabama football in the game?
Well, he wanted it. Patrick 𝔡'𝔞𝔯𝔯𝔦 was one of the guys he wanted in the draft.
Awesome.
But somebody dared to have an opinion that didn't line up with his, and somebody that he had history with.
Damn. Well, that's the thing, people have been trying to help this kid out, and there's no helping this kid out. He's a moron, he thinks he's.
Luckily, he has turned it down recently, but we'll see.
I wouldn't exactly. If anybody thinks he's gonna, he'll change from now. But if any fuse, he may not now. I won't be so squawking about.
Make no mistake about it. Whenever I do see him on live chats, he'll usually lash out at somebody just because they had a different opinion than him. Because he's insanely closed-minded. And I have very little patience with people that are like that. It's like, you got to open your mind up to all possibilities. He thinks Jalen Reagor is going to be a bust no matter what. Maybe he changed his opinion on that. Maybe not. I know he changes his opinions a lot. I know that. But, yo, what's up, Gangrene David?
Hey, Raph, thank you for the compliment on the hat. And yes, it is a good-looking hat I have on. Thank you very much.
Yeah, old school Phillies. Back during the Tug McGraw days.
What's up, Gangrene David? What's up, man? Hey, what's up, everybody in here? What's up? Kimmy will never change. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I also want to say this. He's so in love with Carson Wentz. I suggest go be an Indianapolis Colts fan then. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, is he still slobbering all over Wentz's nuts?
No, I haven't been to Kimmy's channel in a while, but I wouldn't be surprised if he is. But that's
what the feud with Spunky was over, because Spunky was criticizing Wentz for his dismal play in 2019, and he got his little feelings hurt. I'm sorry, facts don't care about your feelings.
You know what the truth of the matter is? I think Kimmy is waiting for Jalen Hurts to screw up So I told you guys. I told you Jalen Hurts sucks. We should have kept Carson Wentz.
If Jalen Hurts fails expectations, you bet your ass he is not going to let up.
Absolutely not. Because Kimmy wants you to fail, which means he wants the team to fail, which means he's a fake fan. He's an undercover fraud Eagles fan. If you want Jalen Hurts to fail so he can ride on Carson Wentz. He should be a Colts fan then. Go root for the Indianapolis Colts.
If I accidentally cut you off, it's because I'm responding to comments.
Oh, that's fine.
I don't blame you for not wanting to protect Rodgers anymore and that you think the guy's selfish. I understand that because Wentz was selfish too. You want to know why the motherfucker was silent that entire time? Because he didn't give a fuck about the team anymore. He wanted out.
Kimmy just can't. Rap says Kimmy just can't accept the fact that Wentz has been average since his injury. He still thinks this is 2017. Yeah, true rap. And also, psychologically, Wentz never recovered from seeing Nick Foles win the Super Bowl.
He has never come close to that 2017 potential.
I'm talking about psychologically now. He has not recovered emotionally. Before that, he was the man around here. He was
Absolutely.
more popular. He was more popular than Joel Embiid. There were way more people wearing Wentz jerseys and Joel Embiid jerseys. At that time, he was going MVP. He was the man in Philadelphia.
I would say that he was more popular than Chase Utley at his peak because I remember how popular he was back in the day. Almost everybody had a Chase Utley shirt.
That's true. But see, Wentz destroyed all that when he injured himself against the Rams. Maybe not sliding or going out of bounds. He let his knee be exposed and kaboom, gets his knee shredded. And some people the next day were blaming the Rams players. Well, what are you supposed to score? I mean, it wasn't like the Bryce Pop situation with Randall Cunningham. That was a cheap shot. What Bryce Pop did. But what are the Rams supposed to do?
All the Rams did was stop the touchdown from happening, which a touchdown happened afterward anyway, but still. They just did their job out there. It was a freak accident.
Yeah, and there were some people saying that the Rams were cheap shot and went after his knee. What he supposed to let him score? Bullshit.
I don't know how they come to this. You know why? Because people get all up in their feelings and they just want to push narratives because it makes them feel better at night. Because a lot of people in this world don't really give a shit about the truth or really anything. If they feel a certain way, if they say it enough times, they think it's true when it's really not. You got to look at it from an unbiased standpoint, and the unbiased standpoint is all the Rams did was stop the touchdown from happening. And the thing is, going back to how Wentz was from that season to subsequent years, look at how he was in the pocket. Look at how he was with his hand motions. It was fluent. He was confident. It was fluent. He could throw on a dime. You look at 2018 and 2019. He looked like a deer caught in the headlights. He looked like he was about to piss on himself, and he was just throwing balls willy-nilly. His throw selections were so suspect it wasn't even funny. He was trying to force passes that weren't there.
Pro Gamer, is Kimmy a Simmons fan? I don't know. I don't even know if he's a Sixer fan, really. I don't know if Kimmy's a Sixer fan or not. I heard that
he is. He has given Sixers takes before that I have heard of. Because he does join I believe he does join the live streams or comments on the videos when they talk about those teams.
Or if he's a Carson Wentz lover, he's probably a Ben Simmons lover too. There you go. So fuck Kimmy on that one. You know what I'm saying? I can do this.
To be honest with you, I really don't see how any 76er fan can be a Ben Simmons fan after everything that's happened, unless they still have unmitigated confidence that he can turn it around. I'll give you credit. Yeah, okay, Eric. Get the hell up out of here, faggot. Got any nice things you want to say to him?
You picked the wrong room, man. The wrong guys. We're not exactly nice, you know. At least I'm not. The guy in the left, and I am, believe it or not, or I could be anyway. Woo!
Woo!
Anything else, Eric? I'm a pro here. He's a pro. The guy on the left, and then this.
And by the way, if he, as Grizz would say, if you come on here with a second account, it means you're a fucking amateur.
Yeah, that's what you call jabronis. And that Eric
guy. Yo, what's up, AJ Pyre?
Yeah, Ben Simmons is a I tell you, man, it's like I hate Ben Simmons' apologies. I've been going after him on Twitter for a month and a half, and I'm not nice about it. And I don't give a fuck that I'm not nice about it.
I can understand that because
he cost me a title. You know, I mean, fuck that motherfucker.
And not only that, I mean, all these years he hasn't really made many improvements to his game, if any at all. And also that he has the lowest free throw percentage of any player in NBA history. And because of that, Hawks fans would foul him every time because they knew he couldn't.
Yeah, and just think, he's 7 foot tall, 250 pounds, and the motherfucker's afraid of contact because he's afraid to go line, which is why he intentionally did not want to dunk that ball, but nobody was guarding him because the son of a bitch was afraid of getting fouled.
Although you could probably put some blame on Rivers for not taking him out of the game at that point.
That's another thing. Glenn Rivers, and from now on, and Maverick said it best. Me, when that happened, from now on, he should never be called Doc Rivers again. First of all, that's a major insult to the legendary Dr. J. That's number one. So number two, it's Glenn Rivers from now on. So Glenn Rivers should have had Therese Maxey in the game in the fourth quarter. Because on Simmons, Max Simmons gone to the hole, traded. He would try to, get a layup, do his one-handed floaters to try to score. He would actually try to be on the line and create shots for himself, or Harris, or Embiid, or Curry, But he would have been more of an offensive factor out there, and he would have the The
only thing EEP speaks for is fast food restaurants and pedophiles across the land.
Yeah, I did not. When I took my month in, I did not know that was going on. The pedophiles.
Which means he probably sent his fucking bitch boy band here because somebody dares call him out on his BS.
Oh, hey, what can I say about Felipe?
Anyone who hits on underage girls is a loser. Period. Are you that fucking desperate because you're such a damn slob who can't see his own dick when he looks down that you got to resort to hitting on underage girls?
Yeah.
Are you that fucking pathetic?
Yeah, when I heard about this, I mean, that was not the last to hear about this, but I took a month off. That was when I heard about the RPF death rumor, and after I heard that rumor about myself being dead, I found out the EDP situation. And I don't know why, but I wasn't surprised by it. I'm appalled, of course, but I wasn't surprised, honestly, because there's something off about the guy for years. It's like, I think some people worship the ground this guy walks on. I'm like, this guy's a fucking asshole. I said that from, 4 years ago. I'm still angry at Bitter Boy for showing his fucking ass on their fucking show. How about that?
Oh, yeah, bullshit? That's disgusting. By the way, he's showing his ass to a predominantly male audience.
You know what was called? Fucking fruitcake Tinkerbell fairy motherfuckers.
He's kind of a bit on the large size to be a fairy. I'd say more like an ogre.
He's a large fairy fruitcake Tinkerbell homo motherfucker. Whatever. Fairies come in all shapes and sizes, D. You know that. He's actually a large, big fairy, but nonetheless. And a fruitcake. Oh, there you go. Fuck, dude. But, I don't get the mentality of being an Eagle fan. I mean, like, I don't, like, all the time Eagles can win 200 and he'll bitch and complain about it. Seriously, I told, what did I tell this? Oh, yeah, I told Desert this last week on this live stream. I said, Philly 500 should have been at Super Bowl 52, representing us, not EDP.
Oh, by the way, I think Master at Work found out who bought that loser those tickets, and it's someone who's still talking to him. He's another fat loser.
Yeah, I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, it's like EDP should have never been there. The great Philly 500, who's the best Eagles YouTuber of all time, should have been at that game. He should have been at that game, not EDP.
Agreed.
You know, I mean, I still don't know. I still have a problem with that. You know, the 500 would have been there in a second, obviously.
Oh, absolutely.
And it still bothers me that the great Philly 500 wasn't there, and that EDP was.
Eagle Speed said it best. When Eagle Speed went after EDP in that one video, that's not up anymore, but he was like, Philly 500 deserved that over you. Lord Brunson deserved that over you. Joey Shakes deserved that over you. I deserve that over you.
I think a lot of us Eagles, not just YouTubers, but you know what? People, period, deserve that. That are diehard Eagle fans like us deserved it more than he did.
He just named a select few. Just enough to prove a point.
I've always said he's an undercover fraud Eagle fan from Bakersfield, California. He never lived in the East Coast. He never lived.
Funny thing is, he doesn't live in Bakersfield anymore. He got ran out of there.
Well, good. Fuck that motherfucker.
Of course, he embodied the Bow Wow challenge and lied about going to Texas when in reality he's actually in Henderson, Nevada. My apologies, Sonic, but I'm only. My intention was to only invite RPF in here, but don't worry. There will be many shots in the future with my new show called Come One, Come All. That'll be a new series coming in the future, so you'll get your opportunity then.
I know one person
it'll be a new series with alongside No Holds Barred coming back.
I'm looking forward to that one again. Good old No Holds Barred, anything goes.
You live in Henderson, Nevada, Milkmaid?
Where is Henderson, Nevada at?
I don't know. I think it's somewhat outside of Vegas or something. I think I did remember that he had connections there because during Super Bowl 50, he was in Vegas. I remember that was when I was still a fan of the fucker. I stopped being a fan of him in 2017 when he quit on the Eagles once again. And he was following it up with videos bashing us.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I see what you're all about.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I think I'm trying to think if I remember told Selena this one time. It's like, if you have a Falcons YouTuber who constantly bashing the Falcons, even when they win, you're going to be upset. If that Falcon YouTuber is being negative all the time. It's just like his with the Eagles YouTube community. But
the thing is, in his delusional mind, he thought being negative about them all the time was the key to their success. It never was.
He had nothing to do on that football field. That's for damn sure.
Of course not. I didn't have a damn thing to do with it. I mean,
none of us did. No,
I debunked that by predicting them to win all 3 times in that 2017 postseason. The videos are all there. You can go look them up. By the way, though, I will warn you, I was green as spinach back then.
Well, you did. We won the Super Bowl. So you did something right that year, and you corrected all the games, and we won the top. Something EDP couldn't do if you fucking. Oh, he has no brains anyway. So, but it's like.
Correct, you are, Galaxy.
Oh, the Steffers and the overly negative fan. Yeah, that's the thing, Gamer Galaxy. It has to be a balance. Not even Steven, but even Steven. I'm right. Even Steven level, the middle road. It's pretty simple. if let's say Eagles win, I'm happy about it. But you can constructively criticize them, but not in an angry, pissed off because you won. You won. But you can constructively say, okay, like, they need to prove on this or they need to prove on that. But if they lose a game, yeah, you're going to and then the constructive criticism turns to anger when your team loses. It has to be in the middle area there. You get mad when they lose, but you get happy when they win. You know, and that's the way it should be. It can't be overly negative. It also can't be overly positive either. It has to be, the real fans are in the middle. Even die with your team. When the team wins, you're happy, and when the team loses, you're not.
Oh, Sonic has a question for you.
What do you think? What do you think? Oh, I want to get to this. I want to address the Zach Ertz issue. Now, I know you got problems with Zach Ertz, and here's why. I do agree that the Eagles need to get younger. That I do agree with, and you know, we need to get younger in almost every position. But I will never, ever hate this motherfucker. I will never criticize this motherfucker. Yeah, is he going about all this publicly, you know, saying he wants to leave? I mean, yeah, he deserves criticism for that a little bit, but hey, let's see. Him versus Howie Roseman. Who am I going to side on that one? It ain't going to be Roseman, motherfuckers. It's going to be the legendary Zach Ertz. I'm a Zach Ertz fan, and I always appreciate him. I don't mind people wanting him to go. I don't mind. I don't mind. And I understand Eagles need to get younger. But I am not going to badmouth this man. Just like I'm not going to badmouth Fletcher Cox. I'm not going to badmouth Jason Kelce. I'm not going to badmouth Brandon Graham. I'm not going to badmouth Lane Johnson. That ain't happening. I'm not badmouthing Ashawn Jeffrey. I'm not badmouthing Jared Blunt. I waited 30 fucking years to see a Super Bowl title. 30. And mind you, my father was a Dallas Cowboys fan and told me when I was a little kid, trash talking me flat out, insulted me, saying, hey, Eagles would never win a Super Bowl because your fans are a bunch of drunks. Bunch of drunks at the 700 level. You guys are all losers. You guys are all, all this shit. Eagles are chokers. They'll never win.
I guess he tried going to the 700 level when the Cowboys came to the vet. I don't know.
I think he did. I don't know. He tell me that. He said Eagles would never win a Super Bowl in your lifetime, kid. Never.
He probably was just saying that because he knew it would piss you off.
Yeah, and he was. Let me tell you, yeah, he did. And you know what? I got the last laugh. He's dead. He's dead now, but whatever. I don't care because I hate him. But be that as it may, I mean, I got the last laugh. My dad's team hasn't won jack shit since 1995. My team won Super Bowl 3 years ago.
The only reason why they even won in 19. The only reason why they won that Super Bowl is because Pittsburgh didn't have a damn quarterback.
O'Donnell said Neil O'Donnell. That's it. That's why Dallas won. Absolutely. To answer your question, Sonic, I want, for sentimental reasons, I like Zach Ertz staying, but I admire if he was gone just to, not from a personal point of view, but from just, I want the money that he's making to be off the books, and I want the team to get younger. But I am not going to badmouth this man.
Right.
I'm a badmouth Howie Roseman.
I will forever be grateful for all the contributions Zach Ertz has made to the team. But here's the thing. The dude wants George Kittle money, and it's time to move on. But in the same token, I will forever be thankful for everything he has done for the team. In fact, he arguably has the most important touchdown in team history. Nobody can take that away from him.
Arguably. That is the most important touchdown. Oh, damn, I got a phone call. I'm going to have to end this.
All right. I'm planning to end this too anyway. It was good having you on. All right. I would like to thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you all next time. Stay safe out there.